Welcome to Quick MCAT Lessons, where I try to explain MCAT topics in 10 minutes or less. Today we are starting our discussion on the digestive system. So the digestive system is a continuous series of hollow and solid organs that work together to process food, absorb nutrients, and eliminate waste. It can be divided into two main components: the alimentary canal, or GI tract, which is the direct path food travels through the body, and the accessory digestive organs, which aid digestion by secreting substances but are not part of the food's physical passage. Now, digestion itself involves both mechanical and chemical processes. Mechanical digestion refers to the physical breakdown of food into smaller pieces, beginning with chewing in the mouth and continuing with churning in the stomach. This increases the surface area for enzymes to act upon. Chemical digestion involves the breakdown of complex food molecules into their building blocks, like amino acids and simple sugars, through the actions of enzymes and digestive fluids. Most of this digestion occurs through extracellular digestion, which means it takes place outside of cells, which means it takes place in the lumen of the digestive tract. Intracellular digestion happens within cells using organelles like lysosomes, and is more relevant in single-celled organisms or immune cell activity rather than in mainstream human digestion. So as digestion proceeds, the resulting small molecules are taken up through the walls of the digestive tract via absorption. This mainly occurs in the small intestine, whose inner linings is covered in villi and microvilli, which dramatically increases surface area. And nutrients absorbed here, such as glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, and vitamins, enter the bloodstream or lymphatic system and are distributed throughout the body. Water, electrolytes, and certain vitamins are absorbed later in the large intestine. Altogether, the digestive system is finely tuned to coordinate the physical handling of food, its chemical breakdown, and the efficient absorption of nutrients essential for survival. Now let's talk about the nervous system. The nervous system plays a crucial role in regulating digestion. It coordinates everything from the movement of food through the GI tract to the secretion of digestive fluids. This control involves both the central nervous system and the enteric nervous system, which work together to ensure digestion occurs efficiently and appropriately in response to the body's needs. The central nervous system, particularly the autonomic division, influences digestion through the sympathetic and parasympathetic branches. The parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as rest and digest, stimulates digestive activity. It promotes saliva production, increases peristalsis, which is the wave-like contractions that move food down, and enhances the secretion of digestive enzymes and fluids. In contrast, the sympathetic nervous system, which is referred to as fight or flight, slows digestion by inhibiting motility and reducing blood flow to the digestive organs. Embedded within the walls of the GI tract is the enteric nervous system. This is sometimes called the second brain because of its independence and complexity. It consists of two major nerve plexuses: the myenteric plexus, which primarily controls gut motility, and the submucosal plexus, which regulates secretion and local blood flow. The enteric nervous system can function independently of the central nervous system, but it also communicates with it to adjust digestive activity in response to external factors like emotion, stress, or food intake. The nervous system not only responds to internal cues, like the presence of food in the stomach, but also anticipates digestion through a process called the cephalic phase. This begins before food even enters the mouth, as the sight, smell, or thought of food activates the parasympathetic nervous system via the vagus nerve. This triggers saliva production and prepares the stomach for incoming food by stimulating acid secretion. Now this should make sense because I don't know about you, but I'm definitely scrolling at night and looking at food videos and then getting hungry all of a sudden, and this is why you get hungry, just by looking at the videos. And so throughout digestion, neural reflexes regulate sphincter control, mixing movements, and the timely release of enzymes and hormones. For example, stretch receptors in the stomach wall detect distension after eating and send signals that increase motility and secretion. Similarly, Reflex arcs in the small and large intestine help coordinate segmental contractions and the movement of contents towards the rectum. In summary, digestion is not just a mechanical and chemical process, but a highly neuroregulated one. The brain, spinal cord, autonomic nerves, and the enteric nervous system all work in concert to make sure that food is moved, broken down, absorbed, and eliminated in a way that matches the body's immediate needs and long-term balance. That's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll start with the alimentary canal.